These are 3 of the most highly rated dethatchers on Amazon, and I wanted to show you all 3 of them. We're actually going to test all 3 of them out, but I wanted to talk to you about all 3 of them and tell you the differences so that if you're looking to make a choice, you can make the right choice. Now, let me just say, all 3 of them are highly rated, so I don't think you could go wrong with any of them, but let's just start from the left. This is the Greenworks electric dethatcher. All of these are electric, okay, so you need electricity, extension cord, that sort of thing. This is a dethatcher only. Some of them are a dethatcher and also have a scarification attachment that you can use as well. This one does not come with a bag, the particular model that I got. As I flip it upside down, you can see what dethatching tines look like. So these are gonna turn, and these metal tines are gonna actually pick up the thatch off the base of the ground. So let me talk to you a little bit about what is thatch. I'll try to make this quick. Sometimes there's a lot of dead or dying material on the base of the ground, and if it decomposes quickly, it's not technically considered thatch. But if there's dead and dying material that's there that doesn't break down quickly and begins to build up, it can have consequences for your lawn in a negative way. So again, if you just have some grass clippings that are going to break down quickly, that's not necessarily thatch. And certain grasses are more prone to thatch than others, including zoysia. If it begins to build up, it hinders water and other nutrients from getting down to the roots as easily. So we're talking about dethatching, we're talking about collecting that. So this, it will actually pull that from the ground, and then at that point you need like a bag and mower or a rake to help collect that. Next up is the Rock&Rocker. Now this is a dethatcher and a scarifier. Let me show you the difference. But as you flip it upside down, you see here I've caught some dog hair or something, but similar kind of tines. But I can actually take this all out and put a scarification system in here that it comes with, and it's actual metal blades that are going to dig into the ground to really, if you have a bad situation that you need to really renew it. Now when you do that, it may look a little bit uglier at first, but if you've got a yard that needs a more serious overhaul, then the scarification may be better for you than just to detach it. When you're dethatching, you can set your blades to where they're just barely scraping the ground, but when you're scarifying, you want to go a little bit deeper because it's actually going to dig down into the soil. So to do that, you simply change this out and put the dethatcher attachment on there, which is easy to do by loosening up these 2 bolts. And this is the Sunjo, and I left the scarification attachment on this one. It can be swapped out too and put in the dethatching tines, which it comes with. But you see, these are the scarification attachment, and it has actual metal blades that are going to dig down into the soil. Now some of these may have more than one model. For instance, this Rock&Rocker, this is the 16-inch one that's 15 amps, but they have one that's a little bit smaller. So just understand what you're getting. If you're just interested in dethatching, then this one may work. Again, these have the dethatching as well as the scarification. These also come with bags. Now the bagging system on the Rock&Rocker I find to be fair. It does pick up some of the clippings, but we found it easier actually just to go over the yard and then go back over it with a push mower and collect the clippings with a push mower with a bag on it, or even a rake. I assembled all 3 of these myself. Assembly is very easy. I would say if you don't make any mistakes, about 15 to 20 minutes to assemble each of them. They all come basically built as they are. You're basically attaching the handle components on all of them when you put them together. All right, enough talking. I'm going to run all 3 of them one pass so we can get a comparison of how they run, and then we'll wrap up the video. Okay, so we did the Greenworks first, then the Rock&Rocker, then we did the Sunjo. The Sunjo looks a little different because we had the scarification attachment on there. But you can see they basically give you similar results. This is pulling up the stuff off the bottom of the ground. This grass here didn't have a whole lot of thatch. And you can see it even a little more exaggerated with the Rock&Rocker. It is a little bit more powerful than the Greenworks. You see how this grass is laid flat where I didn't use it. Over here, it's pulling the grass up and getting stuff off the bottom of the ground to thatch. And then the Sunjo again had the scarification attachment on it, so it's actually digging down a little bit deeper, doing a little bit more rehab on this particular grass. They're very lightweight because the main base of them is all made out of plastic. I personally don't think you can go wrong with either one of them. Again, you gotta decide, do you want a bag or do you want the scarification? And you can adjust the height on all of them, so have them dig deeper or more shallow, and that wouldn't take me just a little while to figure out what would be ideal for your lawn. hopefully you learned a little bit about thatch, why it's important to dethatch your lawn, and it's probably something you could just do once a year or so and would be plenty if you have a lawn that suffers from thatch. 3 great choices here if you're looking for a machine to help you with that job.